Edji is a great tool to spark discussion based on readings by allowing students to see each other's annotations, and it also allows you to see their thinking in real time. You can create a new reading and paste in any text that you get from the internet, whether that is a blog post or part of your textbook that's digital or anything like that. I'm going to use a sample lesson right here. And it's going to give me all of the information that this person has made, the different grade levels and everything. When I create a reading, I get to put instructions here for students. So it talks about what they should do, read, highlight, and write about parts you connect with our classroom or your life. And so here's the sections right here, the reading content. There's pictures in there, and there's just one question right here. What steps of the scientific method might be happening in the photograph? And I'm giving students the option to answer an emoji, text, or audio, and I can limit these if needed. So that's a great way to provide your students with different modes of responding. Sometimes you just might need a simple emoji response to a question to make it quick. Sometimes you might want them to respond with text, but sometimes you might want them to talk this out, and you might want to also limit them to audio. I could add more as well, so I can insert a picture, I can add another PDF, or I can put in questions in this different spot. So let's go ahead and share this one. I can give this name for my students, like if I'm an elementary teacher and I'm just teaching them, I could just be my class. But if I'm a high school teacher and I want to give this to a specific period, I could do that and press create group. I could share it straight on Google Classroom, or I can copy links for my students so that they can come here. But what you'll notice is the instructions right here. If I wanted to highlight this part right here and add a comment, I could do that and press this plus button. My emojis, recording. I could even have it read to me if I'm a student who struggles with reading, and I could do different things like that. And then down here, we'll add our answer in text. So now I'm here as a student as well, and I'm adding in some different comments, and I could see all of my comments off to the side right here. As the teacher, I'm going to turn on this special feature called Heat Vision. And now I'm able to see everyone's comments right here and see where they're at. And I could search by location to see where they're in here. And with this, I'm able to look through these, and perhaps you give me some instructions on what to do, maybe respond with an emoji or in text. And we can have a conversation. We could see what other students are saying. Once we allow students to kind of look at this, we can bring it back to a whole class discussion in person and continue to discuss things. So this can be a great tool, especially for readers who might struggle. Once you turn that heat vision on, they're able to learn from their peers. And maybe it's just the act that now they get to reply to their peers' understanding. Maybe that helps them grow in their understanding of this text. Let's go ahead and look at a different part of Edji right here. There are some different strategy templates, reading strategy templates that you can use. For example, if you're using this parking lot, and if you just wanted to use this as kind of a place for students to go to drop their questions and things like that, you could do that. So with images, what's nice about images is that, let's see here. Students, when they're commenting, they put a dot on this different spot. So like in this example, stall 1 is the question stall. So I would in here type a question about what we learned today, maybe something that I'm still wondering. And then I can put one in these different ones right here. So that can just be a great digital spot for students to be able to put their questions and their comments about the lessons kind of as an exit ticket as well. The one thing about Edji, the free version, is that you're only able to have 2 active readings at a time. So I can't create a new reading while I have these ones active. I would need to delete or archive it when I do that. So if I delete this one and delete it, and then I'm able to do a new reading. I can, however, if I have this one that I want to use for multiple periods, I can create new groups with a different code. Now, one of the great benefits of that is that I might have my first period students do something, second period does something, third period does something, fourth period does something. I could then give them maybe as homework the link to so first period would get the link to second period, and now they would be able to see another class's thoughts and be able to respond to those, and second period could get third period and so on. So I hope that you consider this as a tool to spark discussion and deeper understanding of text in your class.